Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about a quick technique that I've been using in order to stockpile by investing in materials in other realms. So basically, if you're playing, for instance, on a low pop or medium pop realm, what you want to do is transfer some of your gold on one of these very high pop realms where everything is so much cheaper, and then you just buy everything and you transfer back to your character, and then you can like either sell all these items or you can use them in order to craft new things. And normally with this type of investments, you can really end up making millions and millions just by flipping these different materials. So I did it between my low pop realm and the very high pop realm, European realms, Kazakh. And really, I've been able to buy a lot. I even like bought a little bit too much. So I'm gonna probably, like, as you can see here, leave like quite a lot of items on another character that I will just let sit here. Probably I will be able to reinvest all these items because the prices are gonna increase with the release of patch 9.2. But also I can also later just come back and resend like all these different materials on another character later in the patch when I will be out of all these different materials. So as you can see, really, I've been able to buy a lot of a little bit everything. So I've focused a lot on the Shadowlands related materials, but I've also really checked our two set of realms or two auction houses, and I've been able to find other very interesting items that I will be able to use and to resell on my original realm. So as you can see, for instance, I bought some of these enchanted elementium bar. It's very like difficult to craft on my realm because there's just not a lot of like materials, and also here it was 6k per bar, when on my realm it's between 20 to 40k. Like, so just with these bars it's already probably like 4 millions of benefits. Of course it will take a little bit of time to sell, but still probably I will be able to sell all of them for between 20 to 40k. Then, for instance, here you have these Cobra scales that just allows you to craft some things during with some of the Burning Crusade patterns. So after that, of course, a lot of levers, a lot of these, like ores, also like the inks and everything. And then, so how you want to do, I think that's the most important part, is as you can see here, I'm only using some of these like mining bag, lever bag and everything, because as you can see, there is 36 slots in like when the maximum with the normal bags is 32. And on this type of transfers, every slot is very important. So I've been really trying to use only these like 36. And as you can see in my bank, I've also been able to like gather a lot and use all these different bags. So again, more like flowers, more ore, more of these like Kalos hides and everything. Here, this is really good that now we have a regent bank. So a lot of these Elitium ore. As you can see, I've also been able to buy some items like here, some transmogs, and also some of these BOEs from Shadowlands. I will be able to sell, for instance, this pair of Glorious Lex Plate probably like for 150, 200k gold on my realm, when here it's like 20k gold. So these are some items that I think are worth taking one slot, and that will most likely reward me with a lot of gold. So I have like over like transmogs, as you can see, all of them are selling pretty fast. I don't want to take things that will take a lot of time to sell. And then, so what you want to do is create a guild, because with the guild, you can have the guild bank. And so here it really increases a lot the quantity of items that you can get. So just create a guild, make sure that you have someone else, like one of your other characters, and then I'll explain after. When you transfer, you can just give the lead to this other person, and then you can transfer back with the bank from the guild, and then you can just use all this item on your other realm. So as you can see, more lever, a lot of these Lila Silk, here even more lever, even more ore. Some of these Arcan crystals, again, very, very cheap on this room compared to mine. After that, I have like, also I bought a lot of these mounts. Really try to invest in all these different items that will most likely allows me to make a lot of profit. So for instance, these sunglasses are very rare. It's very difficult to craft. On my realm, there is none. And so I will probably be able to sell them for 200, 250k gold. And as you can see, the sell rate is almost near 1. So this is really a lot. Some of these like spectral flasks, because like, again, as I'm going to explain just after, there's a huge like differences between my realm and here. And then more ore. So in total, as you can see, I'm really going to like bring back a lot of these things. So I made the calculations, and just with all the different mounts and items that are not related to the Shadowlands materials, I will be able to already like refund the total of like almost 11 million that I invested. And next to that, I should be able to do at least 8 millions in profits. And of course, that doesn't include the fact that I'm going to use some of these materials to craft legendaries, to craft all these new BOEs and other things. So probably even more. So to explain how you should do. So basically, you need to have like one character on your original realm. Then you can do two things. Either you can transfer directly this character with a guild like directly on this new realm that you want to invest in. Just pay attention that if you are transferring a guild directly like that, you will need to wait 30 days between before being able to actually transfer another guild. So really, if you don't want to wait 30 days and if you're in a little bit in a rush, what I would recommend is then to either try to find some like items that you can directly transfer from your account to this other like realms. So for instance, pets and things like that. If you have some interesting pets, you can like buy them. For instance, a spectral tiger. You buy it on your realm, you come on this one, and you sell it back for maybe a little bit lower price, but still you will be able to sell it here. And like that, you can transfer some money pretty easily. You can also, for instance, on Discord, if you have some items that you want to like sell, you can like advertise and say I'm like selling these items on this realm and I'm interested in getting the gold on this other realm, and sometimes people will be interested in doing that. The last way, which is the most effective in my opinion, is going to be doing a gold swap. So a gold swap basically consists of you like giving, for instance, 8 million to someone on your realm, and this person then giving you the same amount on the other realm you are interested in. Just note that if you are interested in doing the same thing as I did, so transferring from a low pop realm to a high pop realm, most likely the person will ask you to pay a fee. For instance, I had to pay a 15% fee. So it still represents quite a lot of gold, but I think it's definitely worth it. So you can come on this Discord and here on gold swapping, and you will see all these people. You can just whisper them, ask if they are okay. They will tell you the fee, and then like this is really easy to do. It's very fast, and then you will get all your gold on the other realm. In order to check if they are trustworthy or not, you can go in the rep master, type their name, and you will see all the different feedback they received, all the transactions they've been doing. So like that, you cannot get really scammed. So for me, this is the easiest way, and this is the way I chose. So by doing that, again, I've spent so in total 10 million because I got a little bit more than like 8 million here on this realm, and the fee was 15%, so 1.5 million. And then I will have to buy 3 of these WoW tokens in order to transfer my guild. So it will be 900k gold more. So like, like more than 2 million of investments. But again, as I explained, I'm sure I can at least make 8 millions or 9 millions in profit pretty easily. So again, for me, these are the type of things that are pretty safe. Again, you just need to focus on checking everything. You can go, as I'm going to show just now, on the Undermine journal and compare the prices, and then you should be able to see what is the best realm for you to invest in and what are the items you want to invest in. So as you can see, by going on the Undermine journal, you can like check the prices on your realm and then check the prices on this other realm you want to invest in. So here, keep in mind that some of the prices already went up by a lot. I bought, for instance, these potions for 300 gold. So when you see the comparisons, for instance, with my realm, it's really insane. Same here, these plants are selling for a lot, when here I bought them for 17 gold. The Glorious Lex Plate, as I was telling you, there hasn't been any posted on my realm actually for like almost a year. So I can tell you that I'm going to be able to sell them for really a lot of gold. After that, we have on Kazakh, of course, so it was only 20k gold, so a huge profit. The Enchanted Elementium Bar, 40k, as I told you, and only 6k on this realm. This mount, 200k, 280k on my realm, only like 19 to 20k on a Kazakh back when I bought the mount. These ores, for instance, like it's 69, and it was like I bought them for 9 gold on Kazakh. And then same here, for instance, with the lightest silk, bought them on average for like 16 gold, when on my realm it's like around 70 gold. So as you can see, really all these items are pretty safe. I made my research and then it's very easy. The only last thing I want to mention is that in order to transfer your guild, you will need to have another character in the guild that you can then pass the lead to. And also you need to have the WoW authenticator, which is a little bit annoying, but otherwise they won't let you do this transfer. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think this is something that anyone can do. Of course, it requires to have like a little bit of gold, and also you will need to have most likely to pay the fee. But I think it's worth it, and yeah, you can like definitely look into it. It will also be very interesting to do that during patch 9.2 when all the new like materials will be there on iPop. Like Kazakh is probably going to be again around like 10 gold per thing, when on most realms it's going to be around 100. So maybe consider doing that also in patch 9.2. Same with the legendaries. You can buy a lot of very cheap legendaries on this realm and then sell them back on your main realm for like maybe 100k gold profit. So that's it, guys, for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope you will be able to maybe try it and also like make a lot of gold just by flipping all these materials. So I will be back very soon with more videos, and in the meantime, stay tuned, and I will see you all soon. Bye.